Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to deploy your first contract to Blast. This setup is a bit well involved, shall we say, so let me guide you through the whole process. The first thing that you will want to do is, well, add information about the Blast network to your MetaMask. So we are going to work with the testnet, but well, the process is similar for the mainnet as well. Here is the information that you are looking for. You open your MetaMask and then press here and then say add network. Then press add network manually, provide the name that is going to be the Blast Cipole, and then provide all other information that is present on this page right here. So exactly as it is written here. So once you do that, well, you will be able to choose this network from the dropdown, and then we will need, of course, some funds. To get the funds, the, well, simplest actually way is by visiting this page, faucetquicknode.com, and here from the drop-down choose Blast Cipole. You will need to connect your MetaMask, you provide your address, you say continue, and then you just say give me this amount of ETH. Unfortunately, well, this is not like an unlimited option, so I think they give you this amount of ETH every day or something like that. So you cannot constantly press this button, but you can also tweet about this and you will get 2 times ETH more. If you already have some ETH on your Cipole network, I mean layer 1, then you can also bridge these funds to Blast. And to bridge these funds, you just send the amount of ETH from regular Cipole to the Blast contract as specified here. So let's search for the testnet right here, and this is going to be your bridge proxy, so you should send it to this address, your Cipole ETH, and then they should arrive on your Blast Cipole as well. Also, by the way, you can find information about bridges here, so it is all explained pretty nicely. So that's thing number 2. Thing number 3, we will need to configure our Foundry. First of all, please make sure that you are running the most recent version of Foundry. You might need to reinstall Foundry as explained on this page, because if you are using older version of Foundry, then, well, it doesn't know about Blast yet because it has been just released. In my case, I have this version of Forge, so if your version is lower than that, you will need to reinstall it. And then you just open your project. You can also say, by the way, Forge update to update Forge contracts in your project, and we're good to go. The next thing is creating some environment variables. So please create an env file inside your project. Make sure to add it to gitignore file, but it should be present there by default. And then, well, here is the sample. So I'm showing you the sample so that I don't reveal my private key from my account. But here is how your env file should look like. So the private key is, well, basically the key that you can extract from MetaMask. To achieve that, you proceed to MetaMask, you switch to your account, you press account details, show private key, then you enter your password and your private key will be presented to you. Never ever share this private key with anyone at all, because if anyone gets access to your private key, well, you are done basically. They will be able to get all your funds basically. So here you just provide your private key and also you provide the Cipole URL. So this information can also be found in the network information, so well, right here, and then inside Foundry toml, make sure to provide the RPC endpoint for Blast Cipole in the following way. Basically, we are done with our setup, and now we can write a script to deploy our contract. So my contract will be really simple. It is called demo, and there is only this a variable. And well, to deploy it, I've prepared this script that you can find inside the script directory. I've called my script Blast. This S extension means that, well, basically that's a script. Here are your imports. Make sure to import this guy and your contract. Then create the contract with the actual script. Make sure to include the run function. Grab your private key that is stored inside your env file. We deploy the contract and that's it. And here is the command that we should utilize. So let me copy it and let's run it in the following way. So we say that our script is located in this file and it is called like this. So this blast deploy script is the name of our contract, right? Then provide the RPC URL as written in your foundry.toml file. And finally say broadcast and then press enter. It automatically compiles everything, and if you have an error looking like this, then please make sure to provide this 0x prefix for your private key. So it is like mandatory. So just open your file and provide this 0x prefix. So now let's rerun everything, and it should give you actually the address of your contract. So let's wait for the receipts, and then you can see that here is your address. Then you just proceed to their testnet blastscan.io to make sure that your contract is deployed. You provide the address of your contract in the following way. So you can see contract creation a few moments ago, then here is your contract, but there's just a bytecode. So we should be able to verify our contract pretty easily, so you can do it right here, but it can be done programmatically as well. So to achieve that, you should run the following command. Here we must provide the address of our contract, so let's copy it once again. Then provide the path to your Solidity file, the name of your contract, and then say that your chain is Blast Cipolla with this dash. And now it should verify everything. Then just return here. You can update the page. It might take some time actually. And so here is your contract. So yeah, I've added yet another variable, but I think you get the idea. So it says that optimization is enabled. So here is our version, the contract name, everything is brilliant. And here you can interact with this contract. You just connect your wallet by pressing the button at the top, and you can get the value of A, for example, of D. You can also write to this contract, of course, if you have the corresponding functions available. So now our contract lives happily on Blast. The approach to deploy to mainnet is, basically the same, but you just provide the RPC for the mainnet, and when you are doing verification, you say that the chain is just Blast, not Blast Cipolla. So great job, that's it, and happy coding.